for a region of Louisiana ribboned with waterways, Bayou Plaquemine once offered something unique. It flowed west and could connect the Mississippi River, Louisiana's interior, and beyond, but only if boats could pass freely. The river was often much higher than the bayou, and the passage was choked with debris, but a lock could eliminate those obstacles. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers was in charge of the project. They cleared the bayou and stabilized the banks, dynamited debris, repaired a massive crack in the chamber floor, battled cave-ins, and overcame a yellow fever outbreak. Finally, on a clear April day in 1909, the Carrie B. Schwing became the first vessel to go through the lock. The engineering marvel went to work. To activate the Plaquemine Lock, an operator turned a knob to start up steam machinery in the lockhouse. The steam power raised a valve in the lock's underground tunnel system, and through gravity, water flowed through the tunnels, from the river into the chamber. The chamber filled, rising to the level of the river. Next, the operator turned a gate wheel. This sent steam power to the lock's massive hydraulic pistons, which opened the river gates. The boats navigated into the chamber, and the watertight gates closed behind it. On the bayou end, the operator again turned a knob to open a valve. Gravity took over, and water flowed from the chamber through the tunnel out into the bayou. The chamber water level fell, lowering the boat with it. Once the bayou gates swung open, the boat continued on its journey. The lock was ready for its next customer. Luxury goods, raw materials, and passengers flowed through the lock. It made Bayou Plaquemine an efficient and favorite trade route and drove an economic boom in the city. Over the next 52 years, a crew of 16 operated the lock 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The workers ran the gates and maintained the lock's heavy machinery. They recorded all traffic and responded to emergencies like floods. But as cargo vessels grew bigger, the lock became obsolete. In 1961, the towboat Kathleen became the last vessel to use the lock. State officials soon eyed this location for a new highway. The project would have destroyed both the lock and the bayou. But local news editor Gary Hebert recognized what was at stake. He and his family fought to save the lock, appealing to locals, historians, even the White House. The Heberts faced backlash from neighbors and financial loss, but their conviction paid off. Hebert's work saved both the bayou and lock. In 1972, Plaquemine Lock was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Working with state and local officials, Hebert also secured funding that created the Plaquemine Lock State Historic Site. Today, this site stands as the crown jewel of Plaquemine.